Hi everyone, how are y'all doing today? I hope you're doing good. Not only did I just share one embarrassing shit story, but I'm about to share another one. And I don't know which one's more embarrassing. This one definitely had way more ramifications, but that's like a whole other thing or whatever. But yeah, we're just gonna get into it. So, when I worked my last job, it was like a fast food place. And I would seek refuge in the bathroom to get away from work. And I would honestly do this a lot. I was just really tired in the mornings, and it was just a nice kind of break from just like grinding out work and just like, um, what would you call it? Being a cog in the machine. It can just feel like that sometimes, and like sometimes you just need like a minute to breathe, especially when you're just like jobs where you don't get a minute to breathe, you know? So, this was one of those times. And I go to the bathroom. It's normal. Everything's fine. I do my normal thing. But I do get a little weary. I do get a little weary in public restrooms because, like, I use a lot of toilet paper and I'm always, without fail, clogging the toilet. I mean, it doesn't happen as much anymore because I like just flush a billion times now because I hate these experiences so much. But I'm really not doing too much. But I like my ass to be clean. Like I'm not like walking out with like a dirty ass, you know. Let's take a breath. Okay. So, yeah, I'm not walking out with a dirty ass and I'm wiping my ass one, two, three times, maybe four. And oh my gosh, like I flushed it once. And then I think you can kind of tell, like, sometimes a toilet will be kind of weird, a little funky flush, and you're like, are things kind of working good? So I flushed it once, flushed it twice, and I was like, I don't know if that went the right way or whatever. But then I was just like, you know what, whatever. I walk over to the sink and, washing my hands. There's this little like drain in the middle of the room. I don't know what it's for. I think maybe like if there's like flooding or something, like it'll just go through the drain. Just like a little like circle drain with like a little, what do you call it? Like a little hatch where like coin spot. I don't know how to describe that. There's a little drain and literally bubbling up from the drain as I'm at the sink is like literal sewage. I'm like, what the fuck? I'm literally just like, I pretty much just like burst out that bathroom and just ran and told my manager because I was like, dude, like I was just at the sink and like the fucking floor, there's like sewage coming from the floor. I have no fucking idea. And then they run in to go check on it because it's like, what the fuck? And he was asking me like not too many questions, but just like a couple. And I'm like, dude, I did not clog that toilet. I did not do it. I did not do it. I was at the sink. I died on that hill. I was at the sink, like, even though like I knew like something kind of weird was probably going on. And I honestly like I'm pretty sure I clogged the toilet, and that's why that happened. But literally, what do you mean there's sewage coming up from the floor when I clog a toilet? Like that doesn't even like is the toilet connected to that? Like what the fuck? Like that whole other thing, I guess. Um, so they have to close this bathroom. And The thing about it is, already that day, there's two like individual bathrooms where I worked. And the other one, the toilet just really didn't work a lot of the time anyways. They needed to have it fixed. I think it was something with like the plug, in the little, what do you got? Like the tank of the toilet. Like the plug in that just wouldn't work right. And like they tried to get it fixed so many times and like they would just not fix it correctly. They would say it's fine, you know. You know how it is kind of like with maintenance. They just, you know, it works and it doesn't. Um so now both bathrooms are closed. So they have us like lined up now. Just kind of like, "Hey everyone, um you know, both the bathrooms are non-functional right now and like we can't stay open. Like we have to like close." And it was like I'm like sitting there like breaking into a literal panic attack. I'm like, "Are you actually kidding me? Like I have to confront this and talk to people about this? Like you were actually joking." Um but yeah, we were closed for a couple hours. I had kind of a panic attack for like the first like literal 30 minutes because people were kind of asking about it, like, "Oh, I'm like acting like it's the first time I heard of it." I'm like, "Oh my god, that's crazy, but at least we get a break." I'm like, "Oh my god, please no one ask me anything about it." I think maybe like a person or two asked me and I'm like, "No, like it kind of happened like after." I don't know what I even said. Um because like what do you mean like I'm going to admit to that? What do you mean? Like, how do you like recover from that? You don't. That's the answer. You don't. Um, but yeah, we literally like shut down for a few hours. That shit was crazy because I clogged the toilet. This is giving like butterfly effect. Like, what do you mean? In what realm does that make any sense? Like, how more embarrassing could that situation get? Like, literally, like, oh my god. But yeah, that's all I had to say on that. It's kind of a short one. I mean, it is what it is. I do like I have to tell these stories. Like I can't hold on to that. Like what do you, like I'm not holding on to that. Like this story needs to be told. So like I don't care that it's short. But um I tried telling it a few times before, but like I kept being like, "No, it's too short. No, it's too short." But like not every story is gonna be like, "Oh my god, the first story on this channel like took like how long? 30, 40 minutes just to tell you the story." Like not every story is going to be like that and that's fine. um but yeah, this needed to be told. I couldn't go another second without telling the story. um but yeah, that's kind of it. um Let me know if you want to hear any more stories or like story suggestions. I think I might want to kind of going on like the end of like mini stories, or like this one where it's just like a shorter story. Like I might throw in like shorter stories in like a longer video maybe, but I don't know exactly how I would do that. I guess I just tell them back to back, but like maybe I could do a category like embarrassing shit stories, because oh my god, I think after telling this one and the last one, like I'll take a break from the shit stories. But this needed to be told. Um, but yeah, that's tea. Uh, I'm just gonna drink my Whataburger and like watch a stream or something. I don't know. But yeah, y'all go scroll on YouTube. Maybe go through my videos, go to some other videos, just have fun. But I'm so glad that y'all watched the end. And yeah, I don't know. Just I'm happy that you're here and like I think another thing is like I really want to see, I guess, who connects with me on these stories. I don't know. But that might be another conversation for another day. But okay, I'll see you on the next one. Okay.